Tale, okay, watch this video. Okay, watch this video.
Brother sits in cabinet too.
I'm not saying he sits in cabinet.
That's the inference I draw.
That's the inference you draw. Fine, that is your word. But you see, the president's brother, the primus inter pares of government. He is the president's brother. The president sits in private jets. Just when we assumed office in 2025, you saw him driving the president around in the president's car. You saw him driving.
8 to 2.
No, that is
king sits in the president.
No, but the king is not making a national decision for anybody.
Well, the king has said that the Dama mines and, in fact, our local resources should go to a Ghanaian.
I'm not.
Former Chief Justice Sophia Kufu says.
Yes, Johnny, I'm not contending that. I'm saying that it is good that at the end of the day, when we have foreigners coming, they come and repatriate all these things away.
Right.
And so, if you have a Ghanaian handling some of these resources, it is good. But I'm saying that since when did we know these things? That Ibrahim Mahama is different from engineers and planners. Since when?
So you want to lump them together?
But how do you separate them? How do you separate them? Are you telling me that
Ibrahim Mahama doesn't do one business? That's
no, but Johnny, but what we know him so much for is into mining. Johnny, are you telling me that?
You know him for Jata Cement, don't you?
But I know him for mining.
You don't know him for Jata Cement.
I know him for mining. Mining is what he has been doing since 1999.
You don't know him for Jata Cement.
But Johnny, I'm suggesting that. Can we have any tender committee see a document of engineers and planners and comment otherwise to it?
No, but you're not being fair to engineers and planners.
No, but Johnny, I'm saying
you're not being fair to them.
No, Johnny, I'm saying that
the processes.
Johnny,
hold on.
No, but
hold
okay,
on,
Johnny,
hold on.
Okay, no, let me ask this question.
Hold on. Let me ask my question first.
Ask your question first.
The processes, and we took time to do the infographics because some of these comments had come in the last 12, 15 hours. So we took the trouble to put together the processes.
And you have done so well.
Exactly. So then you're looking for VAT clearance, you're looking for tax certificate, blah, blah, blah.
All these things are tried.
If they did not have that,
Johnny, wait.
Why would you still go ahead and give it to them? Yeah.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs procured coastal buses. Just coastal buses. Tender was open for 21 days.
Right.
21 days. A 15 billion Ghana city resource. And tender was open for 7 days. After the deadline on 31st of March, Johnny, they gave themselves 7 days to review these things. Out of that 7 days, we had 2 holidays, 2 weekend days. And so they had just 3 days to look at these things. You request of a company 500 million to 600 million guarantee. Who in 7 days, which bank will guarantee that for you? If your company is, the owner of your company is not the president's brother.
I'm struggling to understand you. I mean, have you been to a mine before?
Yes, I've been to a mine before.
You've been to a mine before?
Yes, I've been to a mine before.
Do you know how much a dump truck costs? $3 million.
But Johnny,
if you want to come and, you see, I don't know how to put this, but if you are in business, every day your tax is just like being a driver. Every day your driver's licenses have to be updated. Every day.
Johnny,
you don't have to wait for police to stop you before you remember that your driver's license has expired.
Johnny, I'm saying that as part of the requirements for the company to win the Dama mines, you need to provide a financial guarantee of 500 million.
That's right.
500 million in 1 week. 500 million in 1 week.
If you didn't have the money, why did you bid?
No, but you needed a guarantee from your bank. Yes.
But my brother, hold on, my brother.
Are you asking how long it takes for a bank to guarantee $500 million?
My brother, Derrick.
What are you talking about?
Derrick, you and I know, and we all know in this country, that this Damine conversation did not start today. In fact, Ibrahim Mahama started making advances at Damine in 2022, right? And well, I don't want to bring MPP and NDC Baumia, but in 2022, Ibrahim Mahama had given indication. All the other companies who had also bid along with him and with engineers and planners had also expressed interest. Now, a contract extension was given, and we knew that the contract will expire sometime in April this month. I think 18/7.
Was the end of March.
End of March, and then extended for some time so we knew right from the get-go. If you have an interest in a lady and you want to marry the lady, and the parents have summoned you to appear with your family members, do you go with your 10 fingers or do you go with the items that are on the list that will enable you to marry the lady.
No, but how do you determine if the tender committee will request a $500
No,
million?
I've asked you a question, a home science question.
No, you wouldn't
intend-
go. You wouldn't go with your 10 fingers.
What would you go with?
You go with things that the family is requesting.
So if you're going to bid for an important thing like this,
But
do you
Johnny-
go without your tax clearance?
No, but the Goldfields,
Your VAT,
the Goldfields
your
company,
slate.
they cleared all those portions. They cleared all those areas. They were tick green. I mean, you can project it. They hit Goldfields. They cleared all these portions.
Right.
His tax clearance,
So
and all of that.
So
But
it's
I'm
not
saying-
about. So it's not about
these
Mariupol.
things.
Okay. So
It's
now
not
let's
about-
move. Let's move to the next slide.
Let's look at the next slide.
Great. Because quickly. So they were looking at methodology and work plan.
key staff, facility. But
And you're
Johnny-
supposed to get 80%. Now let's go to the next slide. Look at the last portion. Local content, for example. Engineers and planners got 9.2. Heat Goldfields got 9.4. There's no issue. They did better than engineers and planners, right? Now, aside that, all the others, engineers and planners did better than them. In fact, they got 9 in all of that. And this is a crack team. Unless you want me to believe that the team that did the evaluation were afraid of Mr.
No,
Ibrahim
but
Mahama and
Johnny,
engineers and planners.
I am suggesting to us that when engineers and planners wanted to secure the $100 million facility to acquire the black voter,
Right.
why was it only possible when the current finance minister became the chairman of the bank? How was it only possible at that time? And so I don't have a problem with Ghanaian-owned companies managing our resources. I don't have that problem.
But what is the
why
problem?
is that all of a sudden, when John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, became president, everything is about engineers and planners? Why?
But engineers and planners have been operating even before the days of President
But
Kufuor.
they couldn't acquire.
Serious, your cash will give me and will give me. Where I buy that for you, will to you. Who pass by the foolish man.
God have mercy upon us.